this bridge goes up and down, right?
That's what I'm looking like. Why?
Yeah.
I'm
It's
looking
a
like
drop
this is
bridge.
going up there, we went back down,
Yeah.
now we going back.
Right. It goes up because that whole middle piece will go all the way up to the top. See the chains up there?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah. And then you just gotta stop. You just gotta wait.
And wait for it. Oh, I see
Yeah.
the thing
See
right
how that
here.
one back there, the back bridge? That's the back bridge back there.
Oh, see?
It's up. I don't know if it probably don't. I don't even know if they work no more.
That's
That
what I'm
one.
looking like.
This one probably still do, but I don't know if that one still works. That's the back bridge back there. All right, y'all. I got baby girl with me. We going to look at the old neighborhoods.
We're in the lower
Hey,
nine.
we in the lower nine. We just came over the Claiborne Bridge. We used to live on Garden and Claiborne, but I'm not going to show that one first. I'm going to go back of town where we spend most of our time at. But this right here is Caffin that's coming up. Is that McCarty? I think that's McCarty on the car. I don't know what it is now, but it used to be McCarty. We used to go to summer camp at McCarty over there. But Claiborne and Garden is coming up. That's Charbonnet. They say Charbonnet. It's spelled Charbonnet. Yeah. And Benton Street, and then this is Claiborne. Claiborne right here. They used to have a big house. We used to live right where that lot is at, where that tree at. All right, now we're about to go back town on Tupelo.
Okay, so we know this something, but we don't look like it's been here before.
All right, this is Tupelo right here. This where on Mardi Gras they used to race, but in the back of town back there, all the way back. And daddy mother lived on Durgeon Wall, and right around the corner, mother's mother lived over there on Garden. But I'll show you. The streets back here kind of tore up, and I'll show you where we started school at Hardin. It was on the back side, but I'll show you all of that. Boy, these streets ain't nothing nice. And way back in the G, they had a canal right where the neutral ground at. In the middle right here, that was a canal. That wasn't no. All of that was open, yeah.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that's what a medium, they call it a median. We call it a neutral ground. But it used to be a canal. It was open, and my uncle used to walk the pipe, like hand over hand. He used to walk the pipe because they had pipes going across it. He used to walk the pipe. Most of this wasn't woods and stuff like this. All of this was houses.
Yeah.
We lived, I think, in this block right here, if I'm not mistaken, on that side. It was the block right before Durgeon Wall. I think this is Durgeon Wall. Yeah, this is Durgeon Wall. So this is Durgeon Wall, right? We used to live in this same block on that side, on the right side. And my cousins used to live over there. The Alphonse, Mike, and Kim. You know Kim.
Yeah.
Mother godchild. Kim, they used to live over there. And my daddy's mother used to live right by this pole.
There was a house right there.
Yeah, but it wasn't this one. It was right where this pole is at. See right over here on this side? Yeah, well, all of this grass, that used to be a house. And I'll show you some pictures if I can find some. But that was grandmother's house, daddy, mama. And then you turn this corner right here. This is garden. And my other grandmother's mother lived over here. Now, I had a cousin. Yeah, I had a cousin L.A., Lynette, cousin Margie. They lived right up in this area. And then My Thea and them lived over here. Miss Nita and Mr. Henry, that was Thea's in-laws. Shelly's daddy's mother and father lived over here. Miss Nita and Mr. Henry. And my and mother lived right up in this area right here, right? And Miss Alice used to live in a double house over here. When I find some pictures, I'm gonna show you all of that. But you can't see nothing. Yeah, it ain't nothing no more now. And then they had an old house on almost to the corner right here. And they had a sweet shop in that building right there.
Oh, right here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now it's just all different.
And then, so this is garden and law. So we used to come around the corner, and we walked everywhere. We used to come around the corner and go to, and then before I go that way, straight back is the levee, right?
Oh, right here.
Yeah, that's the last street. That's Florida. Let's go back there by the levee. But anyway, everybody knew everybody back here. And so they had a park back here a long time ago where we used to go and play ball and ride horses and all that kind of stuff. Right, where all of that, Florida, yeah, Florida. Florida walk goes all the way to the back bridge, right? But I'm gonna go back when I go. So that whole open area was a park. But you can see them trees, right where them trees at is the levee, right? So all of that behind the tree is levee. Now, we done heard stories about them taking our people and uncles and all of them behind the levee, beating them and all that kind of stuff. That was what it was back then. You know what I'm saying? So this is Florida. And then go back to Tupelo. And then go down Law. And Law, another thing is, right here on this corner, they had a barroom. I can't remember the name of the barroom. I remember Lulu's. Some people said something else, but I can't remember. But over here, on this right side, they had an old dilapidated hotel or something. Later on, Butch had a little shop type of little pool hall little area over there on that side. But right on this corner was my cousin Willie Pugh. He had a body shop. The body shop went all the way down to, there was a barroom on the corner. The body shop was right next door, but it went all the way down to up in this area right here, because the body shop was all the way here. And that was my first job, right up in this area. This was the body shop.
And they still,
that was my first job.
And there's still cars over
Well, right. That's yeah. And then on this corner was Maggie's. Is this St. Marie's? Let me wait and see. I think this St. Marie's. This corner was Maggie's. And, or is it the next? I think it was this corner. I can't remember. I think it was this corner was Maggie's. Or was it the next corner? It was on St. Marie's. Maggie's was the little neighborhood store. Yeah, this Trico, that was St. Marie's. So St. Marie's, Trico, I gotta remember where Edwards was across the canal. Hardin, the school, the first school we went to, Hardin. Was it? It was over here somewhere. It's hard to remember now because they got different stuff. Yeah. But it was over here somewhere. Hardin was on. I think Hardin might have been on Trico, if I'm not mistaken.
Right here,
let me go back. Huh?
I said it must have been a park or something over here because they got benches right there.
They got all kind of
But
stuff
you
back,
can tell
right?
it's old.
And all of that back there is new.
Yeah, you can tell. 'Cause
Yeah, all
you
that
can
back
tell
there
ain't
is
been
new,
there.
right? Mm-hmm.
They put that all together.
That was,
recently.
yeah. So, yeah, so I think it might have been, it was either on St. Maurice or Trico, one of them streets. But it was Hardin Elementary School. Everybody down here went to Hardin. I think it was on Trico or I can't, it's been so many years, but it was one of the last streets back here if I'm not mistaken. But I can't remember. But anyway, let me see if I could see if it was here. But this was one of the. Oh, is that it? That's it right there. That's probably where I was at.
Oh, here?
Yeah, that probably was the front of it. Yeah, cause see, that's a lot. It could have been. I think it was. Is that St. Maurice? It might have been on the same street with Maggie's, which is St. Maurice. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yep, St. Maurice. So yeah, this was Hardin. Maggie's was on the corner of Law and St. Maurice, and this was a school, Hardin, elementary school that everybody went to. But anyway, I'm gonna go back to go up Hardin. I mean, go up Garden Street. Or I'm gonna show you how we used to go across the canal, but I don't know if that back bridge. I don't even think that back bridge still there no more. I don't know.
Over there.
In the back.
I like going right. It's crazy being able to see everything that used to be, even though it's not here. You still seeing where it was at before.
Right.
I like that.
Yep. So this the block we lived in on that side. Remember the picture of me as a little boy with the car slippers on and the dog? That's
That was
where it
over
was
there?
at. Yeah. Yeah, that's where it was at. Yeah. That's exactly where it was
which
at.
one you talking about too.
That's what it was, right there on Tupelo in the little house over there. And then with the picture with mother and daddy, and he had the coat thrown over his and she had on her oh, I forgot to tell you the story about that little dilapidated thing over there, right? It was like a little old raggedy hotel. So my cousin now, my auntie Yetta's daughter, she used to watch us, right? Because she was older, but she used to watch us. So she used to try to scare us a lot. She said, that's where Mr. Suckerblood lived. She said they got an old man up in there. They call him Mr. Suckerblood, and he'll suck the blood out there. Boy, we were scared to damn death. So anytime she started talking about Mr. Suckerblood, we was chilling. We were all right. We ain't gonna do nothing else, right?
Don't even worry about it. You don't gotta take us over there.
Exactly. You ain't gotta go.
Because as a kid, you don't know. You like, hey,
right?
Be somebody up in there. I don't know.
Exactly.
And look, I'm just gonna protect myself.
Right.
They try to kill me.
So every time we used to go across canal, we used to go to the back bridge. Well, I don't even know. Like I said, I'm gonna go over here and see what it looked like. But we used to take this way, go over the back bridge, hit Poland, and go by Auntie Selena. And that's over there where I went to my next school was Hardin.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It was right next door to Carver, but. And that was Caffin Park. Been there forever. I had my Nellie's mother lived over there. That's where Nellie mom and them lived at, right there on that corner over there. I'll show you when we go back.
So mother just went on the West Bank after everything.
Yeah. We moved on the West Bank, I think right after Marie was born, or right before Marie was born. Because Marie was born in 70, Jermaine was born in 72 or 71. Marie was born in can't remember, 74, 75, I don't know.
Closed
But
after that point.
we moved over there then, yeah.
That's something I said. Y'all wasn't on the bus bank.
No, we was raised over here, and even once we moved over there, we was still, everything was over here. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what it says.
All our
Like
family and
is here.
everything. So every weekend we came back over here. You know what I'm saying? So this the back bridge. Oh, it's still open. So we used to come through the back bridge and go, and then I'm gonna come back over and show you. Yeah, this bridge goes up and down. Remember we saw it up when we was coming the other way. But this the back bridge. Go all the way down Florida Walk. My uncle and them used to swim back here, and they know they shouldn't have, but they used to.
Did it anyway.
They used to. Yeah. But yeah, we used to come to back bridge, cause we didn't ever go that bridge, the Claiborne Bridge, to come this way. And they just built these walls after Katrina. To close off them flood walls or whatever you call them. So we used to come this way, go back. Bro, you need to do something with that. You see, that sucker look like it's skating.
Right? Is it okay?
You see it?
Right.
That sucker look just like it's skating.
Right.
The red
I'm like,
pushed
is he
over
all
on it or something. Right.
Maybe you should pull to the side.
Do something.
I don't know if you're going to make it to your destination.
And then that's the Poland Bridge that we used to come over. Now I got to remember how to get to that sucker.
Over there.
Yeah, because we used to come over there. When they had the shootout with the Black Panthers, so that was the project. Whenever they had the shootout with the Black Panthers, they had a bunch of people like standing on this neutral ground, right? And anybody that was white, I hate to say it, but it was the truth. Anybody that was white, they was throwing shit at their cars, throwing bricks and bottles and all of that. And Daddy had a 30-30, right? A rifle. And so me and Kenny in the back seat, he got the rifle sitting up in the window. He got the rifle sitting up in the back in the window. And me and Kenny in the back with little play guns and stuff like that. That was like the best time in the world. And we didn't even realize. We didn't even realize what really was going on. You know what I'm saying? So
we didn't even know how serious it was.
Right, we didn't know how serious it was. So then you turn this corner, and then you go to. And I had another one of my grandmother's sister lived in a Desire. That's how we used to be in a Desire with her children, playing under the house and all of that. Anyway, you go down this way, and over here is Carver High School. Once we cross Louisa Street is where we used to live at. This Desire, all of this was project, the Desire project. And then let me see what is over here. All of this is new.
Yeah, it looked
probably not brand new, but it's new.
But it looked like
because all that wasn't there. And then Johnny Jackson. This used to be Louisa Street. I guess they changed the name, but it used to be Louisa Street.
I guess it was they changed
Because all of yeah. They changed it because it used to be Louisa. And then once we cross over, we lived right on the corner. And I'll show you where Auntie Selena. And then I went to school to Horton. Horton. And all we used to call it is cross the canal.
Right.
See, that's Carver over there. Right? So this is Metropolitan. We lived, that's the school where I went to. The other school was Horton. It was up in Carver. They had some like little bungalows or whatever. Yeah. And this is Metropolitan. We lived in this, it was a shotgun double house right here on the corner. Right here, and then Auntie Selena lived in the next block. Auntie Selena was Daddy's sister. I don't know if you ever met Auntie Selena. You might have, bro. I think you did.
I did. I remember Auntie Selena. When we used to go
and
to the country.
Yeah, and Auntie Selena lived right up in here. I think Fat and them lived right here. And then Auntie Selena lived right up in this little area right up in here. One of these little spots. But this was Auntie Selena, and we lived on that corner over there. That's crazy how ain't everything different.
Everything. Literally.
And then they had a church around there. I think it was St. Rose, where Auntie Selena and them went, and Charlotte and her family and them went. Let me go make sure. I think it is, yeah. I think it was around there. You good, bro? He probably like, don't nobody come through here. Cause you can see grass all in the street.
Right. He said, hold on now, sir.
Hold on now, what you doing? Right. You ain't from around these parts.
Right. He said, don't come over here now.
Right. Yeah, I think St. Rose was right on this. Oh, shoot. I don't want to tear the bottom of my car out.
Right.
So I think St. Rose was right over here somewhere. Was the church Auntie Selena and them went to, and Charlotte and her family and them went to.
Over here?
Over here, yeah. And so I'm gonna go back across and show you the from back of town, go back up to Claiborne and Garden where we used to live at, and then go by where Auntie Yetta used to live on Burgundy. But this was all, yeah.
That's crazy. How everything. It's like all your memories.
Gone, yeah.
Yeah, it's gone. It's like all the memories.
Yeah, we lived right on that corner right there. And I had a neighbor who used to live, not over here, but when I was on Garden, 1514 Garden, she used to send me the stove. Go give me 2 candles. I'm like, this lady burning candles every day. Now I'm older. She probably was doing some voodoo shit.
Right, because you want to give me all these candles.
And these candles wasn't like, like the candles like
regular,
we got now. They like the big tall glass candles with the saints on.
What you doing?
With Saint so and so or Saint this Saint person or Saint.
Yep. That's what she wanted.
She was doing something. She was doing something. And her husband, I can't remember her name, but I know one thing I remember is her husband's name, Babusi. All right, we're going to go back to Garden and go up Garden from where Mama lived. Mama was mother.
Okay.
And when I get to Caffin, I'm going to show you where. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go down Caffin to Durgeon Walk. That's where Mother and them went to church at St. Luke. Well, before everybody went to Christian Baptist, because then we all went to Christian Baptist. I'm gonna see if I can find that too. It's on Monticello. And that street we passed back there, Tennessee, that used to be the prettiest street because the trees grew over the street.
Oh,
like, you know what I'm saying? They grew all the way over the street and met in the middle. And that was cool. So like I said, this park been here forever. Oh, they changed Caffin to Fats Domino. This is Caffin. This was Caffin Avenue. So the park been there. That park been there. Caffin Avenue, right? And Fats Domino used to live down the other end by where we going by in Tieta.
Mm.
He used to live on that end, so I didn't know they had changed it. But Aunt Bama, Nelly Mama lived in that corner house,
Right here.
right there on that corner, and that's the same house because it's been there. I think Becca lived there now, if I'm not mistaken. Nelly's sister, right on that corner. Yep.
Dang.
And then
Still in the family.
yep, and St. Luke, their church, like Mama is mother's mother. So Mama, all of her people, her sisters, all of them, they went to church right here. It was called St. Luke Baptist Church. And then picture Mama used to walk down here from straight down. Remember I showed you garden and Dursion walk? That's she used to walk all the way down here. And then she used to walk to Christian Baptist too. Christian Baptist is further down on Monticello. But I'm gonna see if I can see where it's at. But most of this stuff they ain't did nothing with none of that stuff.
You could tell.
Mm-hmm.
They just left it.
Yeah. Because when we came back after Katrina, remember we moved back right after Katrina, I came back to help Kenneth do contracting work. And all of this stuff was gone. Mama house was in the middle of the street. Everything over there really was in the middle of the street because they took the things and loaded them in the big the cans, the garbage can thing,
literally in the middle of the street.
Cause they always on block they always on cinder block, and so all of this back here was all of this was back here was flooded.
It's like just coming back here and being like, just coming to see everything right after and everything.
Right, and it's crazy because all of this was hot. Yeah.
And that's just all over the street.
And
like,
the thing about
that's crazy.
my grandmother's house, Daddy's mother, her house had already burned down. So her house didn't flood. Her house burned down, I think, right after or right before Uncle Peter died, because Uncle Peter was living there. Daddy's brother.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to see which is which. Okay, yeah, this is the garden. So, Monticello, Garden, Benton, I'm going to figure it out. But so, like I say, that was Daddy Mama right there by that light pole.
Yeah.
Mama was right on this street. That's where we spent most of our time back here. And then we lived,
Right around.
yeah, we lived across Claiborne, straight up here, across Claiborne. And I can't remember, I'm going to find it though, but I can't remember. That's Monticello.
All right.
So that, yeah, so it was, I'll show you where it was at, where the church was at. So, let me see. And, yeah. All right, I get turned around because I can't remember with all of this stuff back here.
All over,
yeah. So Garden
Not all
and
over
what
the
street
place.
is this? It might have been this block. It might have been the next block. I think Charlotte and them used to live in this block. I think. I don't know for sure. I don't remember. But I think they used to live in this block. And, all right. And Yeah, because it's that Claiborne or is that Calvin? I can't really see. That look like
Yeah, I
Calvin.
can't see, yeah. Because of the tree over.
That look like Calvin. But Monticello, I don't even know if you can go down there. But that's where the church was at.
That's what I'm like, I don't know. You can't tell what this one is. So you can't tell what that one is.
Right. But I know Monticello is with the church that Christian Baptist was on, that we all went to church.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't go down
Yeah.
there.
So it was back here. It probably was back here. Miro. I think it might have been in that little block right there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go back out and go to Claiborne. But if I'm not mistaken, it could have been in that block where that big tree at, or
right
up
there.
in that area over there.
Everything, the trees on
And it's been so many years.
It's hard to be able to tell.
But I'm gonna go across Claiborne and show you where we used to live, and then go by Antietam if I can remember. I know where it's at. I just gotta get there. All right, so this is Miro. I think that was they block, and cause the church was right behind they block, right behind their house, and so
that could have been it right.
that probably was it over there. And this is Galvez. That's where the bus used to come, Galvez and Tupelo. The bus used to run up and down Galvez and up and down Tupelo. This is crazy, especially the live back here. And now
And now it's so
you
different.
see it, yeah.
Like, it's crazy to see, never being back here like that, but especially
Right.
you don't remember how
Right,
the neighborhood looked,
exactly.
and now it's so different. It's like, hold on, this is all different.
Yeah. This Claiborne right here. Where we came down the first one. Now on this corner used to be a big old upstairs, downstairs house. It was Ernest Chapital. It was one of my best friends, Errol Connor. It was his stepdaddy, but he was his stepdaddy, Chapital, was in politics. And on that corner over there where they say Cajun Joe's, they used to have a Church's Chicken over there.
That's what I said. I know that Cajun Joe's
Right on
wasn't there for a long time.
right on Tupelo and Claiborne.
So all of this was completely different.
But we lived right next to their house was right here, and we lived right next to it, right where that tree, where that slab, I think where that slab at, or either this post over here. Cause their house is on the corner. No, that might have been their house right there.
Right there.
We lived, cause this 1523, we lived at 1514. I think it was right here. It was a little double.
It was
it was a double. It was a little double house, 1514 garden right here. And then
yeah, because that's 1509 right there, so it was right here.
It was 1514 right there. And then the school we went to was at the end of this street. It was they had a little ballroom. They had a little ballroom over there, right? Daddy used to go shoot pool, right? And Daddy had a old school, what he had? Was it 66 Impala? It was something, but he had a lot of different cars at different times. But anyway, somebody tried to break in his car, so
Oh Lord!
picture him. Wait, right? Picture him running behind somebody in his drawers in the middle of the night shooting at him. Like, Lord, have mercy,
Like, oh my
dude.
God! Why did y'all even do this to this man?
Mother biggest thing is Adam. Cut that off, Adam. I'm like, Lord, have mercy.
Like, oh my
Daddy
God!
was a mess though. Daddy,
That is
he
so
wasn't.
funny. He
He wasn't as bad as his brother though. Uncle Peter was, boy. They
was
know
bad.
Uncle Peter. Oh Lord, that dude jugged the dude in his hand for messing with his tools.
Ooh.
He was bad. Everybody
not
back
playing.
here, everybody back here knew Uncle Peter. He was,
They didn't play
oh,
with
he
him.
was rough. No, they didn't play with him.
They said, yeah, we know how he is. We just gonna leave him alone.
Yeah, leave him alone. Peter LeBeau. They know Peter LeBeau. Lord,
Leave him alone, please.
please and thank you.
Right,
Right.
because we don't have time. Y'all
So
know
this
how
is
he gonna get.
McDonald 19. We call it McDonald 19 because that's all we knew.
Yeah.
Now that I saw the name of the school, it's really McDonough 19.
Oh, see, I don't know.
And we used to have the schoolyard right out here. And every morning we used to have to recite I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Dang, right here, there.
Right in that
Listen, y'all
little
gonna do it right
schoolyard. Yeah,
Before
I
y'all
pledge
get
allegiance
inside.
to the flag. All of that, and then we used to have to sing McDonald 19, you're my school. McDonald 19, you're my
God.
school. McDonald 19, I'll obey every rule, cause McDonald 19, you're my school.
They said, y'all gonna have school
Y'all
spirit
gonna have,
when y'all come
boy,
up
what?
in here.
Y'all better. And right
Y'all
down there,
know? We'll show y'all. I'm gonna get
right
y'all
down
some
there
spirit.
is yeah, so that's McDonald 19 where we went to school. And then we went to the skating ring over here somewhere. We stayed at the skating ring. And then back a little ways back, Uncle Mickey, mother brother, used to work at a donut shop. It was looked like a little hole in the wall spot, but it was Dixie Donuts. And boy, this was before Krispy Kreme. They used to be hot off you could walk in the place and see them making the donut.
Dang.
Oh, that was
They
so
don't have
good.
stuff like that no
Yeah,
more.
right. Yeah, in
Like,
fact,
see, that
Domino
type of
used to
stuff.
live in that house right there. That's why they named this street.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that's why they changed
Because this
it.
used to be Caffin.
That sounds okay.
This
so they
used to be
changed it.
Caffin Avenue. And then you come this way and go by into Yetta House. Calvin and Rodney and them. That's, well, you know Auntie
Yeah.
Yetta. And they lived on Burgundy. Come this way, turn right on Burgundy and go.
Go down that way.
I didn't know they had changed this to Fat Domino Street.
Alright, I wonder
And
what they
this
did
is
there.
Burgundy where Auntie Yetta and them used to live at. And Mother made us walk on side the car one night. Because we wouldn't get in the car. We were playing. We was up here and I'm talking about, she rode in the car, but we had to walk on side the car from over here to Garden.
Said, see, y'all wanna play
1514
me, y'all
Garden,
go.
right.
That is
1514
so funny.
Garden.
And I know Mother was not playing with
She
y'all.
was not playing.
Okay, come on.
And that's Auntie Yetta, where Auntie Yetta used to live right there. That
Where?
double house, yeah.
Hey.
She lived at that
Yes, sir.
right there on the 5438 on that, right on that side. Yeah.
Hey, and it's still here.
And we used to be out here playing, and Mother would say, y'all load up, come on, let's go. And we still playing, because you know how that is.
Yeah.
And she said, all right, y'all gonna walk. Ma, what you talking about? Come on, let's go. She done jumped in the car and we gotta walk. Even though at first it was kind of fun at first, but then
you
nah,
like, dang,
this
okay,
ain't no
this
fun
ain't
no
fun
more.
now. Look, this is cool
This
at
ain't
first,
no
but I
right,
ain't having fun no more.
right.
Can we
This
get
ain't
in
no
now?
fun, right? This ain't no fun no more.
She said, I told y'all to come on. Y'all want to play? All right.
But yep. That's where Auntie Yetta used to live right there.
I like that some of the houses are still here though. It's not all
Yeah.
tore down.
Yeah, because I don't know if it really flooded up in this area, but I know back of town
It flooded.
was all washed because that's where the levee, the levees are all back there. I'm not saying they broke right back at that spot, but that's why the whole back of town back there got flooded, because once them levees broke,
That was it.
everything came rushing in. And that's actually the second time that happened, because one day whenever you get a chance, look up what's the name of that? Betsy, Hurricane Betsy.
Oh yeah, that was saying something about that
1965,
too.
yeah.
That's crazy, but I never got a chance to see it.
1965. I was 2 years old because I was born in '63, and mother said they had to evacuate. Well, they had to get evacuated because, and I could be wrong. I need to ask her again, but I think she said it was on the roof, but I don't know.
Yeah, I seen some people that was talking. It was that new Katrina thing they had. Somebody had said something about Betsy, and they was like, we was getting on the roof. I didn't want to deal with Katrina because I was there through Betsy.
Through Betsy, yeah, and a lot of the stuff.
And everything.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that they heard. I mean, a lot of the stories were the same. You know what I'm saying? They had a store called Pugler's on this corner right here, right where that store at. It was called Pugler's. Pugler's grocery store. People used to go to that Fast Domino House over there. The skating ring used to be over here somewhere, but we used to stay at every weekend.
Oh, it's at the skating.
Every weekend we was at the skating ring. But that's what, or maybe it was over here somewhere. But yeah, that's it. That's where we grew up. And back there is the Jackson Barracks. Y'all went there when we had the party for Ailina.
Oh yeah.
The 100 she had when she made 100. That's the Jackson Barracks back there.
Oh. See, that's something like I've been around some places. I just didn't know. But I like that.
Right.
That was cool seeing that because you're able to see everything. Even stuff that's not still there, you able to see.
Right.
Who was there and the memories and stuff. That's so funny. You said out there chasing the man, shooting. He said, "You gonna give me my car back?"
Right, exactly.
He said, "What I'm not gonna do is play with you right now."
Play with you, right? And the man didn't even get in the car. He was trying to break in the car, but he caught him before he could get in
Before
it.
he could get it, so he better take
yeah,
off. You better go.
Yep. And he took off running behind him. I'm like,
He said,
Lord,
even
this
though you
man.
didn't get it, you tried.
You tried,
so
right. Don't be playing with me, right. Yeah. Oh. And so now we taking Elysian Fields to the lakefront. Say hey, Mo.
We exploring today.
Right. Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. It's real different. But I like how things are out here, though. Because even though, like, people grieving, they going through it, they still celebrating.
Yeah. The other end. Because we used to be on the other end all the time. But once we come around this curve, you'll see it. See it?
Oh, yeah, there
Lake
you go.
Pontchartrain. Yeah. That's a lot of water there. And then, like I said, on Sundays, people be cruising up and down here. And a lot of people, but this the other end. They usually be on the other end. But they be cruising in the car. Yeah, they be cruising in the car. Or either they done found them a spot and they on the side barbecuing or eating seafood or whatever. Yeah. Now there's the other side. Right. Yeah.
This the party time.
Right.
And this where everybody's something. After they see food, they go party.
Mo, you at the lakefront. You heard me? We at the lakefront, you heard me?
We gonna step back here because we being cautious. We're not gonna go on this.
Yeah, boy. Boy.
Look, I don't know how to swim.
Let's show them.
Okay?
These steps ain't no joke, because, boy, they slippery.
If you don't know what you're doing,
That algae on them steps, they'll have you in there. You be hollering for help. I ain't going to be able to jump.
I'm gonna say, help somebody somebody come get him.
I'll probably jump in for you, Mom, but anybody else, I don't know.
I'm gonna tell him just stay down there. Hold on to the steps.
Hold
while I
on,
go get
yeah.
help.
Right.
Hold on, try to
911, right. Just hold on, just tread right quick. Move your arms and feet.
Like you know when they first teach you, hey, just doggy paddle.
Just
move your
dog,
feet,
something.
move your arms
Just
and
hold
stuff.
on till I go get some help.
'Cause at this point, I'm gonna have to go get some. I can't help you.
Ain't gonna be able to do it.
I ain't got a rope to pull you out.
Right.